Welcome to the Den, the Dark Entertainment Network. I am the Gothic Rose, and this is a channel where the news meets conspiracy theories. It makes babies in my brain, and it comes out my mouth. If this is your type of content, be sure to like, follow, subscribe, and hit that bell, because I am not going to stop. Welcome back, dear fiends of the Den. We are still talking about the Epstein files and what is happening in MAGA world, and it is really just so eye-opening to me. And I'm going to take this from a standpoint of peace. So, I have been hearing a lot on my TikTok from some people commenting, and last night my account was in the ban warning stage because I had put together some pretty good information about this particular conspiracy theory right here, the Epstein files. And TikTok got mad, even though it's all almost everyone who talks politics is talking about right now. So let's talk. Does the list exist and exactly what is going on? So now we have the incredibly predictable statement from Donald Trump that honestly, any one of us who know Donald Trump could have written this statement itself. It goes on: radical left, Steele dossier, intelligence agency, Russia, Roksha, scam, crooked Hillary Clinton, 2016 presidential election, Democrats, on and on and on and on. Make America great again. The only thing he's missing is thank you for attention to this matter, Donald J. Trump, President of the United States. No one's believing this now. Even the diehard MAGAs are starting to see that there are lies. Now, I want to break this down. I want to break this down because what I believe is that both the left and the right were gaslit to believe that the other side was the predators who were exploiting children. And that's not true. It's both sides. And everyone's like, well, why didn't Biden release the files when he was president? I don't know. Maybe he could have, but that might have changed the outcome of an election, or they just didn't see that it was going to go anywhere because the Republicans were absolutely going to block it just like they are now. But seeing that whole jazz at the White House with the Epstein files, phase one, and then to be told they don't exist is just gaslighting absolutely everyone. And here it is, everyone. We are not crazy. The Epstein list, phase one. There's a MAGA hat in the background. Everyone looked really pleased and really happy to have these files. And I was very, very willing to listen to every right-wing influencer and their opinions on who was on this list at this point. Now you can see there's even a photographer, an official White House or MAGA or whatever photographer in the background. So this is not a lie. Now we've got this post from the architect, which you can read right here and know there is nothing more important than this, so it should not be pushed off. But Pam Bondi, the Attorney General, who's in charge of the DOJ, is urging the Supreme Court to turn away Ghislaine Maxwell's appeal. Why? Well, according to Charlie Kirk, for no reason, because he's just going to trust his friends in the government. So as we're dealing with inflation on food, on fuel, on everything, as we're dealing with ICE and ICE agents, I've heard some of you are unhappy. And if you are, take off your mask and do the right thing, because it is never too late to do the right thing. But we're dealing with tariffs. We're dealing with uncertainty because the last time these Epstein files came out, someone who's president right now dropped a bomb on Iran. This isn't funny. This isn't a game. This is real life. So I'm trying to understand where we're all coming from with this. And I got this response on TikTok. So if you want to go and check out the Gothic Rose on TikTok, that is my account, and you will find the full conversation. And he goes on to say that he's not for this and did vote for Trump twice. But if the reason you did vote for Trump, or a large portion of the reason you did vote for Trump, was because you wanted to rid the world of people that do bad things to kids, like, I can't be mad about that. And I'm trying to open up communications. And I did put up a new video asking for anyone out there, MAGA and non MAGA, to send me an email to welcome to the den podcast at gmail.com. You can remain anonymous if you like, but I just want to know what you think about these Epstein files and this subject. So if I read them, maybe we could begin conversation on how we got so lost. Because this conspiracy caused such a break in the United States, and we have no crimes, according to the DOJ, but a woman serving a 20-year prison sentence. And there has been footage of Ghislaine Maxwell running in the prison yard, probably blowing off a lot of steam, knowing that she's not going to ever get her chance to speak. And she was told that she was part of the non prosecution deal at the time. She also never got to present her own evidence. So tune in tomorrow as I go into the trial with more information. And again, if you have anything to add, please email me at welcome to the den podcast at gmail.com, or leave a comment here. Thank you so much for joining me on the Dark Entertainment Network.